My name is Tolu Summit. I'm a spinal cord injury survivor. I deal in graphic design and general printing, and my type of disability is a rare one. It's happened some 21 years back, June 10, 2004 precisely. This situation, I encountered it through tuberculosis that was not treated completely. So that's how I got infected with spinal cord injury. Before encountering my disability, as a young, vibrant person, I have a future that is very, very bright, and I strongly believe that the sky is the limit, or let me say starting point for me, because I don't believe in negativity. I strongly believe that I will make it at all costs. But as time goes on, that's 2004 when this thing erupted. I lost every sensitive organ. Only my brain was not affected because I knew everything that was happening around me. But none of my body parts was controllable then. My hand bent and it was like this. My leg curled together and everything was totally lost. Let me put it this way. I had total paralysis then, complete and total paralysis. Not even my eye blink is controllable by myself. Only if the wind blew and the eyeball some sort of itches me or pepper me, then it will blink by itself. So that is how bad it was then. So it shattered all my plan, all my dream, and eventually I have to continue living, because when there's life, there is hope. As a spinal cord injury survivor, it's very, very tough and hard to deal with day-to-day activity, especially our situation is not like a general one. For instance, I can't just enter a bike or board any vehicle anyhow like that. I have to be cautious so that I don't get injured. You can imagine going out and someone will just come across you, stretching out 100 naira, 200 naira, as if you're a beggar. Some certain things like that, it really pains and it's awful. But you have to lift your head high up. I don't lose hope, and I didn't allow that to discourage me. That's why I'm able to have my own handwork that I'm dealing in, which is, like I said earlier, graphic designing and general printing. In terms of government assistive devices, I will say in my own case, no. I haven't benefited from any government health-wise assistive device or assistance in general. I haven't, because to treat or to cope with spinal cord injury requires a huge lot of patience and a lot of money, a very huge lot of money. Like from my own instance, my situation is still correctable, but it requires a lot of money and a lot of standby. What I mean by standby is I will need someone that will be catering for some certain thing that I will need to take care of at that particular period. So where is the money? Where is the assistance? No one is there to help you, but you have to just keep the hope alive and continue striving. Who knows? Some days you will make it. My walking around is not an easy task. Even the people in the health sector knows that anything that affected the spine affected nearly all the body system. So in my own case, my left limbs is mostly affected. So for me to wheel myself around is a bit tedious. Not only that, the roads, we didn't have good roads in Nigeria, and it is making it more tougher for someone like me to navigate myself around, going to work, coming back. Some people believe that should you hold or assist someone on a wheelchair or hold the wheelchair, it is possible you end up being like that person, which is a blatant lie. Nobody planned to meet him or herself in this situation, but it is not preventable. Some people that are my colleagues, some are gunshots, some are true falls, some like myself, tuberculosis, some auto crash. That is, even that auto crash take 70 or 80% of this spinal cord injury. You know, if you can control the auto crash, then you can say that you can control the spinal cord injury being encountered. But so far, the motor vehicle are still moving. You can't predict what will happen in the next minute. The environment, the society in general, we have very little percent of people that knows that this thing we ought to be given an equal privilege just like others. And we need their support, their love, and their empathy. With that, we'll be able to move freely. And some of us will even have lived longer. I didn't mean that we have all this assistance. I've never tried to get employment from other companies or firms because of some certain things that I encountered while this situation was still very critical. I remember vividly the very first time that I want to open an account. Getting to the entrance of the bank, the security people was like, go, 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 we don't give aim here. I was like, I'm not a beggar. I didn't come here to beg for an aim. I just want to open an account. So those experiences just pissed me off from pushing forward to apply for it or seek for a job, and it is what prompts me to learn this my field of service, which is graphic designing and general printing. But my major challenge now is how to get more clients. Some people believe that as a person with disability, they want to sympathize with you just to give you something to. So if you build them, give them the appropriate charges, they will feel like, it's too costly now. Forgetting that if I give them inferior work, it will be to my own demerit. Some people have this mentality of, what if the person gave you an inferior work or the person didn't do a good job for you? You won't be able to arrest him. I believe in one slogan which I incurred in my logo, that is, see the person, not the wheelchair, because I believe in quality. That's why. But to some people out there, they believe, let's go to the professionals, forgetting that how will they assist us? How do we meet up with our daily livings without we going to steal or embark on some certain thing that is not appropriate, inappropriate activities like stealing or fraudulent activities? When it comes to acquiring customers or clients, people believe that, how do I offer or deliver best job? Well, as a person with disability or a spinal cord injury survivor, I strongly believe that we should see the person, not the wheelchair or the disability or the challenge. So, like for instance, I handle my computer graphics design by myself. I use CorelDRAW, and anything design, flyers, brochure, business card, ID card, even vest, face caps, so branding of different logo, car wrapping, every other aspect of design, I handle it by myself. And printing it is not a difficult task because I do printing as well. Like I said, I'm into general printing. We don't want people to look down on us as person with disability, because in every disability there is ability. Disability is not inability. It's a challenge. Without a challenge, no one will know how to tackle it. No one in this life will say that he's not living with one or two challenges. But people see us as a disabled, and disability is not an inability, like I said earlier. When it comes to my talent, I know that I make people laugh a lot, and I love listening to songs. I love reading as well. So those are my natural hobby. Let me put it that way. And those are my natural hobby. So I love listening to songs, watching TV, and meeting new people. And most especially, I love traveling a lot. So when it comes to XFP training, I was opportune to be part of their training or selected candidate to participate in this training, and I'm very, very excited to be part of their selected candidates because it has opened my eyes more to when it comes to video editing stuff, which we literally on a normal ground we assist my field. So I'm really, really happy to be part of them, and they have been very, very wonderful people, both their workers and our instructors. They are wonderful people. So if someone should give me an offer now whether to come and work with the person, I won't shy away, though I know that I would have preferred or I love to render my service instead of being employed as a staff in one. Though I'm not running away from it if the opportunity arises, but XFP training has opened my eye to more in an aspect of video editing, and it has really helped me. In future, I'm hoping to invent it as part of my field so that I will be able to edit videos, both short video or full home videos. So I love it. If I'm to recommend this program, I'll give it 100% backing, and I will recommend it to any of my people out there. XFP, they are one of the best, if not the overall best. Services they render, how they take care of me and my colleagues that are selected, it's super notch. So I won't shy away and I won't hide it if I am to recommend them, the program they are offering, to any of my colleagues, which I'm looking forward to do. Should in case I see any opportunity of anything that I will need from the government or from the well-meaning Nigerians, I will appreciate it, because like I said earlier in my previous comments, my situation is still correctable, but it requires a lot of money. Secondly, I don't want to be a liability or a burden, which is the reason why I'm putting up every single effort to meet up to my daily living and not to become a burden either to the society or my community at large or to my family. So if there is any opportunity of me taking care of myself and enlarging my field, which is graphic designing and general printing, I will really, really appreciate it, because it will help me a lot in life. So like for instance, I need funding for my health. I need moving device, assistive device for my movement, for my mobility. In terms of my field, I need a lot of machines. For instance, I still need DI, Flex and SAV machine, plastic ID card printer, and etc. For this training that I come for, I still need camera systems. For me to be able to edit videos, I need camera and I need system, and I need some assistive device as well. So should any well-meaning Nigerian see it a due cost for him to assist, I will be very, very glad, because I don't want to remain a liability to anyone, not the community, not my family.